Hello and welcome. My name is Magnus Oraka, and this is Water TV. Just a little while ago, I was on a live video and somebody said I should talk about the 160 million naira loss claimed to have been hacked by very dark man. Okay. Now, I am a fan of very dark man. I am a fan of very dark man. But because I am somebody equipped with the ability to understand the psychology of people, there are a couple of mistakes that very dark man has been doing. You recall in some of my videos in the past, I have asked very dark man to call me. I don't know how to call him. I would have called him. But sometimes in this radicalized world of internet and political space, you have to have a certain degree of advice from people who have a larger scope of life. But what I saw from very dark man is perhaps a bit of youthful exuberance. He is honest, okay? He is honest. I won't take that away from him. And wants to prove that he is honest. But I've come to realize that the internet is not what you try to please. Trust me, the internet has a mind of its own. If you come out and say the truth, they will still call you a liar. If you come out and tell lies, trust me, there are people who will say you are saying the truth. So the internet has a mind of its own. The very moment very dark man came and said he has created a website and that the website has the ability to let donors know how much they have contributed and how much has been spent. In other words, a website that will encourage donors to know how monies have been spent. I said this man is getting it all wrong. He's getting it all wrong. Whoever are his advisors are not advising him well. Now, in the same instance, I think before very dark man came out and said that monies were stolen, monies to the tune of 160 million was stolen from his account. The same man was brandishing a car he said somebody sent to him. A car, an expensive car for that matter. You know, Nigerians are very smart people. Nigerians think. When you want Nigerians to think, trust me, they think. And when you want Nigerians to be stupid, trust me, they can be utterly stupid. We can be utterly intelligent and at the same time be utterly stupid. So, let me not lie. I don't know how to lie. I am lost. I saw his video today when he was trying to explain that the people who hacked his account and stole his money has been caught. And then I listened to another tape of a website designer or a hacker, a person who claimed to be a hacker, who said he faulted the website anyway, and the area with which he faulted the website was that the website only exhibits monies that are received, but does not exhibit monies that have been spent. Bella Tom, you see, I'm not here to criticize VDM. I'm not also here to praise him. I'm here to look at the facts. Remember, I said in my immediate past video, I said, education is the ability to observe variable and come to a conclusion without bias. That is education. The moment I embrace bias because this man is my friend, one idiot don't show himself, say, enemy of Biafra, I hate watching you. Now for real, you are a liar. Hey, Ogene. Now, wow. Now for real, you are a liar. God. Where all this video come up from? You just the only like you talk about Biafra, these idiots go show. You not talk about Biafra, these idiots go show. Anyway, ignore all these nincompoops. Okay. I was watching the hacker and he said the website has a fault. And I also watched VDM when he spoke about the website, that the website is connected to his account such that whatever alert showed on his phone, the same alert will show on the website, which means the website is a mirror to his alert on his phone, which means the website, for that to happen, the website would have to be connected to the IP of the phone number that receives alert on that account. Which means a good hacker will know that through the IP, he's going to see, to get access to your account is to get access to the phone number that is associated with that account. The moment you get the phone number to that account and the website linked to the IP address that is linked to that phone number, that account is already vulnerable. That account is vulnerable. That account is already vulnerable. So I do not think that VDM stole 180 million naira from his what do you call this organization? From his humanitarian organization. I don't think he stole that money. I think honestly that his account was hacked. I honestly believe it was hacked, really. I don't think he stole money because every day VDM has access to make money just by his brand alone. VDM has, from my own small 170,000 followers, I know people I can approach and say, oh, but things hard to find money. So VDM does not necessarily need to indulge, okay, NGO, that's what I was looking for, non-governmental organization. VDM does not necessarily need to pull up a scheme like that for the purpose of stealing 160 million because VDM has done philanthropic gestures in Maiduguri, in Abuja, in places that exceeds that 160 million naira. So why will he set himself up for this type of scandal that is humongously humiliating? You get me? I don't think it's a prank. Fidelis enter. I don't think it's a prank. I think in truth the page was hacked. I want to believe the page was truly hacked. Somebody commented that VDM is a prank. It's not a prank. So VDM has proved or has proven to human beings can be different. I am not saying 100% convicted. VDM has proven to a large extent that he is plain and sincere. But my problem is that it's not everything that you would have to bring to the internet. The internet is a war zone. It's a war zone of psychology. Trust me. There are people that are just on the internet to cause chaos. And these are the people that buy 100 megabytes or 200 megabytes. They don't have enough megabytes on their phone, but are just there to cause chaos. So I honestly don't think it's a prank. I think 160 million naira is not an ordinary. 160 million is about it's about $100,000. It's about $10,000, right? Yeah. No, it's about $100,000. Is that not so? Yeah. It's about $100,000. I don't think it's an ordinary amount that can be moved without it being traced. Irrespective of how it is moved, I don't think it can be moved just like that without being traced. So I don't think VDM is involved like as it is being insinuated in many quarters. I don't think that's the truth. But I think VDM, forget that he's big, you forget those muscles when you get. Now small boy and still big. He never still get sense about life. Truly. He still never get all the sense that he needs to protect himself about life. And I think VDM should have a friend that is matured, a friend that is out there that has a higher view about life to be advising him. The rate at which VDM became popular is astronomical. The rate at which VDM became popular is astronomical. Overnight, from 10,000 followers to 20 to 50 to 20, now 1 million. It is just too. It's just, and the man VDM is very truthful. I've studied. I studied the guy. Is very truthful, very honest, very plain. Somebody who spends his money to pursue people's case, takes flight and pursue people's case and spend his money for people he doesn't know, even those that have offended him. I cannot close my eye and pretend that such a person is not a good person. No. I think the man has allowed, I think VDM has allowed his exuberance to take the better of him. That is what I observe. If this matter is resolved, VDM should unlink that website to his account. You don't need to explain how you spend money of your NGO to anybody. You don't need to prove anything to anybody. That is where he is getting it wrong. If you collected money and chop it, don't worry. Without your website, people will know. If you use the money and use it well, people will know. So you don't need to explain to anybody. That is where he has gotten it wrong. So if anybody sees this video and you're able to take it to VDM, please disconnect that website to your account. If you chop the money, no problem. If you use the money, no problem. Now you and God go answer that one. Or you and your conscience. But for me, you don't owe anybody explanation. I think you are taking the need to explain things to people too far. You're taking it too far. You want people to believe you are genuine. You want people to believe you are honest. You want people to believe you are plain. I saw you making video, you're hitting your chest. Yeah, your mama bring you up well. My mama bring you up well. Look, the internet no care whether your mama bring you up well. The internet no care. If the internet want to paint you as a thief, wallahi tallahi billahi lazil, tomorrow morning people will call you thief. If the internet want to paint you as a nice person, they will paint you as a nice person, and it has nothing to do with your website. Just be doing what you are doing and be convinced that what you are doing is real. Trust me, people read more from your actions than from your website. People read more from your actions than from your website. So I strongly suggest that VDM should, as a matter of urgency, ask the website developers to disconnect that website from the account. You can, if you insist that people must know your account, you can manually put those things on the internet, but nobody really cares. In fact, there are some donors that wants to remain anonymous. There are some donors that wants to donate, but because their names will appear, they will choose not to donate. So for me, it's really not important. But in all, let me be very factual. I do not think that VDM deliberately stole 160 million naira from the account. I don't think VDM deliberately stole 160 million naira from the money donated to him. No. If VDM wants to make 160 million naira, there are many ways. There are people who are willing to give. There are people VDM can cry to say, I need money. They will give him that money. So I think this hula baloo that is boiling up the internet on the account of VDMs, the suspicion that VDM maybe they do one wuru is unfounded. I don't think that's true. And I say this with if I honestly think the VDM is doing boju, now me go first talk here say in they do boju. But I don't think he did. He was just being careless. And you forget saying just big, he carry muscle gather for chest. Now still young man in B, now small boy in B. VDM should be around, get to 30 or early 30 or late 20s or early 30s. VDM never reached 40 years. So now still small boy in B. So people need to advise him. And if you have link to VDM, I don't class making rich. Now just boy in B now. He go come just. I wish I know when he go enter just. I go meet him. Because he said the people that hacked his money are from Jos. I don't know how true that is, but then I can only say what I think is possible. VDM, even Adeonju is still a young man, but he needs a fatherly figure that anytime when something happens, we say, oh, but see what happened. How do you think I should approach it? If he had spoken to me, I would have told him not to even go on the internet and announce that his account has been hacked. Honestly. That was even a terrible... Why? You don't need to go on the internet and even announce that your account has been hacked. This is a donation, for instance. The first thing that will come to people's mind is that, money will donate for you, okay? And don't forget, now those who donate 1,000, 50 naira, now then go even rubbish you. Those that donated 100 million would even talk. Those who manage donate their 50 naira, now then go talk pass. So you really shouldn't have, for not even come internet, come announce that thing. If I wait, when he don't investigate, the investigation don't reach one level, or the thing don't leak, excuse me, people don't they talk before you will come bring your own, people will come hear your voice. But just jumping out and it wasn't unnecessary. It was not necessary. If you ask me, it wasn't. Really, it wasn't. So I should honestly believe that VDM should make efforts. It must not be me. It must not be me, but somebody of approaching 60 or 60 and be seeking advice from people like that, so that VDM throwing a youthful exuberance. At least he's an intelligent guy. He's very, very intelligent. I heard he didn't go to university. I heard all he had was just secondary school. For somebody with a secondary school knowledge, speaking the way he does, and analyzing issue the way he does, I must give him credit. I must give him credit. So I think he needs a little bit of maturity. That's what is lacking. And he can get that maturity if he surrounds himself with people of, people like, what's this guy? This guy, what be this guy name for Abuja? This is Royal Punkness. Oputa, Charlie Oputa. People of that guy, we don't approach 70. Make those kind of people like your father. Where you end up, you go, they meet them, they ask them, say, oh, go how far? So that what make I do? Because you are VDM is a national asset. VDM is a national asset and must be protected by all costs. And the protection I'm talking about, apart from security protection, it must also have intellectual protection or intellectual counseling. He must, sometimes some of the video he's making, sometimes they are not necessary. Even if you are going to come out on a case, you must have an approach to that case. Look at the case of that guy he helped, and only to turn back and betray him, the Uber driver guy. So, I don't know, I guess at the risk of being repetitive, I guess that's just enough. But I just want to tell the public that I do not think that VDM, it's not a prank. If VDM turned that into a prank, then it's playing a dangerous game. If that thing turned out to be a prank, I will come here and I'll say some terrible things about VDM. But for now, I want to believe it's not a prank. I want to believe it's real. And it is not because VDM has fraudulent character. VDM is not a fraudulent person. I think it's more of youthful exuberance than being prudent. Well, let me stop it here.